Give it up, please, for SABOO. SABOO to the stage. Yes, SABOO. SABOO to the stage, bro. How you doing tonight?
All right.
True stories by SABOO. I like to start this off by saying I apologize to any comedian that I offended last week. I'd like to give a big shout out to the MC, Tony the Tiger. Lot of hair. How was your weekend this weekend?
All right.
Me, I decided I'd take myself out to Jersey to go visit my little brother. My little brother decided he was going to take himself into the Army. I was like, handle that, bro. Do the right thing. Get yourself ahead of yourself. Do what you need to do. In the meanwhile, while I was out in Jersey, I like to give a rest in peace shout out to Whitney Houston.
Absolutely.
May she rest in peace. So, anyway, me and my brother, I decided, I'm like, what's up, little bro? Everything all right with you? He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, go into the Army, do what you gotta do. Maybe the Army will make a man out of you. He said, bruh, they like getting guys in the Army too. So like, get the fuck out of here. He was dead serious. Show him some love, please, for Dave to the stage. Show him some love, everybody. Release some energy for Dave to the stage here.
Tony's shooting, everybody. Let's hear for Tony. Does anybody mind if I talk and get a little personal with anybody here tonight? Because mine, no, it's cheaper than therapy. You really don't mind?
Nope.
All right, great. I have a real bad luck with relationships. I mean real bad luck. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. I am divorced. And the reason why I'm divorced is my ex-wife was obsessed with sex. Like it was sex. It started to get to me after a while. I mean, it wouldn't have been bad if I was home for half of it. But since I wasn't, it kind of bothered me. Then after, I got divorced, I just had a real bad streak with women. Like I was dating this one girl, she was a beautiful girl, but she was kind of a pig. Like when I say she's a pig, most dirty girls will give me chlamydia. She gave me swine flu. So, I'm serious. The first time I started fooling around with this woman, I didn't have a condom. I was not about to take a chance with it. So I pulled out one of those rubber surgical gloves. She got all excited. She thought I was inviting 4 friends. I'm telling you, she was bad. You line 5 penises up in front of that woman, she looked like a circus seal. I'm not lying. So after her, I met another girl who was beautiful, but I don't think she owned a razor. I mean, she had a happy trail. You know what they are, a little piece of fur by the belly button. That could be sexy. But hers started at the back of her neck and ended at her nose. I'm not kidding, it was horrible. When I talk about between her legs, dear God, a Wookiee, no leg lock. So, I met another girl at a bar, actually, and she was, she had a real nice body, but her face was a little... So guys, what do they say to do when you see a woman like that? Nice body, messed up face? Nothing? Put a bag over her head. Coming from a woman. How many times for you last night?
One day, I gave my son $20. I said, son, go get yourself a haircut. My son's like, all right, I'm gonna go get my shit cut, Dad. I said, handle that. He goes to the barber. The barber says, you know what, little homie? I got 5 people ahead of you. You don't need your haircut right now. Come back on Saturday. He came home and said, Dad, the barber told me to come back next Saturday and get my haircut. I said, you gonna listen to him before you listen to me? Let me get my $20 back. He gives me the $20 back, I go get my haircut. I'll see you next Saturday. You figure out where you get your $20 from. True story.
I was in a bar and I actually ran into the first girl I ever had sex with. I started talking to her and we get back to my house. I'm like, hey, how about one time for old time's sake? She's like, sure. We start making out, she grabs a hold of it, game over. Oh yeah, I was embarrassed. She looked me right in the face and said, "See, your stamina improved." Well, that's not kidding. I go to her, I said, "Hey, what's the reason why we broke up?" She goes, "Well, the reason why we broke up is the best way I can describe having sex with you would be going to the doctors for a flu shot." I'm like, "Flu shot?" She goes, "Yeah, it doesn't hurt, but you will feel a little."
Keep this show going. The next comic to the stage. Show him some love for Cee Harvey to the stage, everybody. Cee Harvey to the stage, everybody. Show him some love.
Get him, girl.
Cee Harvey.
How y'all doing tonight? Cee Harv, how y'all doing? Everybody good? How the ladies tonight? Y'all good? Yeah. All right, that's what's up. I heard the niggas like, yeah, I didn't say niggas, I said women. Shit. How do you think about, women these days, right? It's, like, a man, when you see a guy, like, okay, I dig him or I don't, there's no hiding. You see what you know what you getting. See, with women, you gotta be careful and shit, because there's a lot of shit going on. They can disguise themselves, just not just the makeup, but you got the push-up bras, you got the, everything. You got the hair implants, you got the weave, you got, what I'm saying? There's all aspects of it, you know what I'm saying? They even got, little butt pads and shit that come with the jeans now and shit, you heard? Like, see, you ain't got to go through all that shit with me. Okay, that's, we ain't got no makeup on, we ain't got, that's what you're dealing with. So you got to be careful with a man, because you be in the club chilling and shit, and you don't know exactly what the fuck you get, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling and shit, we at the club, you know what I'm saying? You see a girl, she looking good in a motherfucker. Looking like she got a B cup and shit. Shit's all, you know what I mean? All yanked up, hair down to her back and shit, looking all good and shit. So you busted up with it, you like, oh shit, it's on tonight, yo. She looking good as hell and shit. So next thing you know, after the night's through, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't going back to the crib and shit, y'all chilling and shit. And next thing you know, she started getting undressed, but she don't start with her fucking clothes. No, not at all. She starts taking off shit little by little. She started with the fucking hair. She clicked that shit in the back. I heard the click and everything. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? She threw that shit on the motherfucking dresser. I was like, oh shit. And then when it stopped, so she took off her shirt, the door. Then she took off her fucking bra, right? When she snapped that shit, this was like, and when she took it off, the titties had dropped 5 inches from the fuck. I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, how the fuck she go from a big cup to a little A? I'm like, there's no way. And them shits was hanging, dog. I was like, oh. And then what really fucked me up was, after that, she took off the jeans, and one of the pads fell out the jeans while she was taking them shits off. I'm like, shit, my ass was looking good in the club. She was backing that shit up. She was backing it up. I'm like, oh shit, she working. Oh shit. I ain't noticed the pads. I was drinking a little bit. You know what I mean? We bumming and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit's softer than a mother. And when the shit dropped and hit the floor, I couldn't believe my mouth dropped. And I'm like, she took that shit off. The last thing that really fucked me up, why before she came in the bed, she was like, oh, hold up, I almost forgot. And took out the top of the whole front and put them on. I said, I couldn't believe it. My nose fucked up, but I still hit it. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, this was like, and when she took it off, the titties had dropped 5 inches from the fuck. I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, how the fuck she go from a big cup to a little A? I'm like, there's no way. And them shits was hanging, dog. I was like, oh. And then what really fucked me up was, after that, she took off the jeans, and one of the pads fell out the jeans while she was taking them shits off. I'm like, shit, my ass was looking good in the club. She was backing that shit up. She was backing it up. I'm like, oh shit, she working. Oh shit. I ain't noticed the pads. I was drinking a little bit. You know what I mean? We bumming and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit's softer than a mother. And when the shit dropped and hit the floor, I couldn't believe my mouth dropped. And I'm like, She took that shit off. The last thing that really fucked me up, while before she came in the bed, she was like, oh, hold up, I almost forgot. And took out the top of the whole front and put them on. I said, I couldn't put it, my nose fucked up, but I still hit it. I ain't gonna lie, the first thing I was like, yo, them fucking girls on the shot just, yo, YouTube is the fuck crazy, man. I seen some shit on YouTube that just fucked me up. I couldn't believe it, yo. This shit, yo, I don't know what she was thinking. It had to be some personal pride, because she just walked in the store. It was a supermarket and shit. And she just walked in the store, you know, she looked like a regular lady. She got a little purse and shit. She walked around the first aisle. She's probably whistling at me. She got to the one corner and just looked and pulled down her pants and took a shit. And took a shit and then hit the jump so to make sure it ended and pulled her pants up and kept it moving. I was like, no, you gotta be.
I'm kind of not feeling myself these days. I've been a little under the weather. You know, as you get older, your body starts to fluctuate in a different perspective. I'm 40 now. Not quite. I'm a day away. So that means I'm 39. Shout out to everybody that's 40 and above. But nowadays, you can't do the same things you did when you was a kid. When you was a kid, you might be able to drink chocolate milk, enjoy some soda, drink a little coffee when your mom wasn't looking. But now, I've been drinking coffee all my life. Me and coffee been the best of friends. Now all of a sudden, I get a little up in age, I wake up in the morning, drink 1 cup of coffee. First thing I do is twice early in the morning.
I tried counting sheep. That didn't work because it's impossible to go to bed with an erection. I figured sheep joke would go over a little bit better in this room, but obviously I was wrong. Yeah, everything's messed up with me. I mean, I actually hurt my back in work. Like, doing nothing, I hurt my back, and I had to go and get x-rays done. So I'm sitting on a table, and the doctor's just, you know, popping off pictures, and I'm like, you know, this guy didn't put a bag, apron, or nothing on me. This guy's literally microwaving my testicles. Now, I heard radiation can ruin a guy. I don't know if that's true, but every time I ejaculate, it glows in the dark.
See, that's the difference between, you know, black folk and white folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get mad at a motherfucker, you know, like, fuck you, I'm gonna shit in your store. You gonna tip me for 50 cents? Okay. And just left the shit right in the motherfucking alley like it was nothing. See, then you get mad and do some crazy shit. And then you get mad, alright, you know what I'm doing? 50 cents? 50 cents? Look at me in there trying to steal $50 over road tonight.
Coffee got me walking around work like, oh my goodness, my ass is on fire. It's really not, but the way it feels, I'm like, oh man. So I had to change my diet. I decided to change my diet. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start drinking water. I think water might help me out. Because you drink too much water, you're gonna piss a lot. But when you was younger, and you drink a lot of water, you go and piss and you're just like, when you hit 40 and you piss, the shit sound more like, then you come out the bathroom, they look at you like, did he just piss on himself? I don't know, it was done. When you was a young boy, you used to piss, it was perfectly fine. They said if you shook it more than twice, you was playing with it. When you get older, if you don't shake it twice, you done pissed on yourself.
my test results. My doctor's like, you know what, you're fine, go for a massage, you'll feel so much better. So I went to one of those Asian girl places. I'm sitting there, I go, what the hell, I have to do it. How about a happy ending? They threw me out of the friggin' restaurant. You know, even like my sense of adventure, it's like, any little thing would excite me. I figured, I gotta get my adrenaline pumping. When I was young, I used to race motorcycles, I'll do it again, right? So I started racing bikes, and my career came to a screeching halt when my Nintendo broke. So I figured, what can I do now to get my adrenaline pumping, right? So I figured, you know what, I got the perfect idea. We're a month away from St. Patrick's Day, right? There's a huge parade screen.
Let's go.
I'm gonna jump in front of a Weight Watchers float carrying a McDonald's bag.
I don't know if everybody got a woman, but there's only 3 reasons I won't be my woman. You heard? The first one, if I catch her in actual act and cheat on me, you know, you just catch her, beat me up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the right, you know, every time it's gonna happen afterward, but it's the right. And number 2 is, if she starts smoking crack, oh, she got a girl. You know what I mean? That's automatic. You already know. And the third is, if I know Megan Good, if anybody watch TV, see who's Megan Good, or Holly Berry, or Angela Bassett, or, you know, just so happen to call me one day like, hey, Cee Harv, how you doing? I'm alright, what's up with you? Hey, my man ain't been acting right. I just want to go meet me downtown and shit. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna meet her down there. Not only am I gonna meet her down there, but I'm gonna let my girlfriend know I'm gonna meet her down there. You understand what I'm saying? And not only am I gonna let her know I'm gonna meet her down there, but I'm gonna talk to her and tease her. Before I go out the door to meet her. Yeah, I'm going to meet Angela. Oh, yeah, and Megan Good. Yeah, I'm gonna be teasing her out the door. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna let her know from the door. Ain't no line. I love her to go, but no, I gotta go. It's nothing personal. Hey, this is Cee Harv. I'm gonna keep it brief tonight. Hope everybody having a good time. I'm glad y'all came out tonight. Absolutely. Give it up for the whole Tony. The tiger.
Cee Harv, everybody. Cee Harv is the stage doing his thing.